Hi and welcome back everybody. Priestess Melissa here, hola, from Phoenix, Arizona. How you doing today? Blessings. It is so good to see you here once again. We're going to do our crystal mandala messages. We'll see what's going on in the world of the angels and the ascended masters, what crystal we can work with this week, and what message is meant for us. So let's get started, shall we? Thank you so much. Here we go. We're going to set the energies first off with the singing bowl. Good morning. Good to see you, Trevor. Thank you so much for joining today. We're going to do our Crystal Mandala Monday messages to see what Ascended Master, what angel, what goddess would like to work with us today, and what crystal and affirmation can help us through this week. Blessings, and thank you for allowing the messages that are most needed to come through today, Great Spirit. Setting my ego to the outside. Blessed be. So it is. So it is. So it is. Hope you like the fall background. This is all about getting into that abundance mindset and bringing all that is meant for us, the harvest in, right? Are you guys ready for that? I know I am. So let's move into our Monday messages today, shall we? And see what we got going on. All right. So what did you guys do this weekend? I personally had quite a bit going on. I was working at the hospital. I was making Portuguese vinegar. I have been taking orders. There's been so much going on with the Forties vinegar, guys, especially in the hospital. A lot of people are really picking up on this. I mean, because they work with me, obviously, and they see the results that I get. I mean, I'm an older woman, but I don't get sick. I don't have ailments in my body. I can still hang in there with the young people and stuff like that. And trust me, I am a little bit older, guys. So to be able to say that and to be able to still look younger and stuff like that really says a lot. And I know a lot of people are looking at that and they're wondering, why is that? Well, that's why I'm writing my book about the vinegar, the honey, and the salt, for instance. That's the first part of my book, all right? So that's going to really help everyone to understand why those things work so well in the body, right? And then the Forties vinegar is just a really concentrated version that is going to help boost your immune system, to keep your, the inflammation down in your body, and to help you to resist attack by disease and COVID, anything out there, guys. All right, what is this? I fixed up my house and been making some recipes. Oh, well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I don't know if you know how old I am, but we're not going to talk about that right now. I definitely have grown children. I will put that out there. So anyway, what we're speaking about today is speaking up and speaking authentically, how we truly feel about something. Now, when this first came out, it came out a little in reverse. So maybe we're seeking that out right now, really understanding how to speak and get across what we're really trying to say to people, and for it to be received in the way that it's really meant to be, and not maybe perhaps overbearingly so, and things of that nature, right? On the bottom, rest. So maybe there's been a lot of conflict around this particular situation or around a particular person that you've been trying to connect with, right? You've been having to take a lot of breaks from this situation is what it feels like. Someone I feel has been perhaps stressing you out, or maybe like trying to keep you from being able to speak what your truth really is, right? To speak what you really feel. And it can feel a little challenging to do so right now. This energy with the blue and the green relates directly with the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So what energies are we looking at trying to work with and open today? Angel Bath Coal and Aquamarine. So if you have any Aquamarine, that would be beautiful to carry around with you. I do have Aquamarine, but it's on my wand that's over on my table over here, so I'm not going to get up to go get it just to show it to you, but it's this beautiful, just like you can imagine, like aquamarine, right? Bluish green color, really taps into that ocean energy or that water energy. A lot of, just relaxing, again, resting, just like the other card that came out with it. This is about reconnecting with that spirit of yourself, that deeper part of you. remembering who you truly are, you know, before you got caught up in the situations with other people or, you know, life in general, and you just lost, you know, that connection with yourself, and being able to speak what you truly feel, because maybe you don't even know what you truly feel at this point in time. Things have just gotten so obscured and everything. You just, again, need to take that rest and that break, right? So 17 comes to an 8. I really feel like that is grounding, you know, what those blessings are perhaps in heaven and bringing them down to earth, really matching up with what Spirit has for us and God has for us, you know what I mean? And we are connecting on a deeper level within ourselves with that, so that we can truly be more clear in the way that we are manifesting our lives, as how I'm feeling today. Thank you so much, Trevor. You're too kind. I appreciate you. All right, so Authentic Voice in Aquamarine. Let's read this card today and see what affirmation, what message, and what, of course, we have the crystal. But Angel Bath Call, I don't particularly know as much about specific angels outside of the main archangels. I know many of us probably fall in that same category, but these angels are here to assist us, right? They're intercessories, you know, like the in-between or the go-between, between the highest aspects of spirit, if you will, because there's different levels that we're connecting with at all times. And we may need to connect with the angels first, you know, kind of like work our way up, if you will, and then they can speak on our behalf, if you will. We can bring our concerns and things of that nature to them, and then they can act on our behalf to further send the messages and give the clarity and understanding of what it is we really need. So we bring you the gift of authentic voice. We want you to know that your truths, and we want you to know your own truths and to speak them in your own way, because you have something of value to share. Your inner world, your unique viewpoint, and the person that you are. When you speak from your authentic voice, you help others relax, come out of their heads into their hearts, and remember the truth of who they are as well. Your authentic voice does not have to sound like the voice of any other. It doesn't need to always be soft, although in its own way, it always will be loving. Your authentic voice has a place in this world and has been designed to be a valuable part of the sacred choir of soul voices, which creates music for the universe. Ooh, lots of chills on that. Can you feel that? How your specific tone, your specific, you know, little part that you add, whatever it is, it all goes into the whole symphony of this universe, right? So what energy, what symphony, what melody, you know, all of that do you want to put out? That starts within, you know, really getting clear on who you are and what you want in this world, what you stand for, what your values are, and to put that energy towards those things, right? And then you can be able to truly speak what it is that you need and want in your life, and others can, you know, show up in the way that they need to be able to be there with you, and not to bring you down or cause more problems or cause you to choke up or, you know, feel like you can't speak. You should never feel that way in a relationship, for sure. All right. As you trust in your authentic voice, your ability to manifest your divine destiny will grow, and your responsible use of the power of your voice will help many. Yeah, so like if you're feeling like you're out of sorts and you can't really keep your composure, and you're speaking negatively, you're maybe being angry, that could be a reason too that you need to pull back. Because again, if you're not being able to speak what you truly feel or how you truly feel in a particular situation or with a particular person, then it's very hard to be in that space with them. You really do have to separate yourself, if you will. All right, so here is an affirmation that you can say with your Aquamarine this week. My authentic voice is unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice will hear it through divine grace. Beautiful. I love that message today. So learning to speak, but not in ways that are aggressive, you know, being able to come from that kinder, compassionate place, but still get your point across, you know what I mean? And there are ways to have those tough love talks and still be able to be kind and compassionate and loving in the process, right? So let's get some cards out today real quick and see what we got going on around this. How was your weekend, you guys? What did you have going on, Trevor? What did you have going on? I see you've got some children. You've got some young ones, and they're so cute. You do a lot of things with them, I noticed. You're singing with them and having fun. I think that's great because, you know, getting down on that level with our children, they can teach us a lot about how to be just more fun-loving, more carefree, you know, not worry so much about things and have a great attitude so that we can move into the next phase of things in a much better way, right? They can teach us a lot for sure. All right. They are resilient little beings. All right. On the bottom of the deck, material and spiritual prosperity. This is what we have to be aware of, moving in the direction that is really not balancing us in the way that we're wanting to see. So we talked about the 8, the infinity, right? The heart is that middle space, guys, between the non-physical and the physical aspects of our being. That's where we need to really focus on balancing that out so that when we're speaking, when we're coming from that place, oh yeah, this is telling me a lot as well, for sure. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. You ready? So, definitely looking for that balance here, talking about the prosperity and planning. I probably shouldn't put this filter on. I apologize, guys. But you've got the pillars here. This is talking about building up that masculine, feminine aspect of yourself. Those equal parts of yourself that make you whole, right? The way to make yourself whole and to bring all this prosperity in is by balancing that all out, is by making a plan. You have the ability for a lot of good stuff to grow in your life based on where we're at right here. But 7s are about, you know, making sure that we're choosing wisely what we're integrating into that experience, you know, as far as that growth experience, because this is what's going to bring that harvest, and that's what we're all looking for, right? You're gaining that awareness is what I feel like right now. Again, that balance in your heart space is going to do so much for you to be able to bring through those answers. Anytime we're in that more calm and peaceful space, that is the space that spirit resides in. So we're essentially becoming like spirit, right? And that's what we need to do to be able to draw upon that power as well. In the past, definitely some emotional loss, showing us that this change was necessary. Maybe not one that was easy, but was definitely necessary with that 5 being there on that card. The universe, though, is stepping in. The reason for this reading is trusting in that higher power, right? To come through and be there for us. That's what we need to continue to keep our hope and faith in and not get ourselves into these situations, because if we don't manage our energy, if we don't manage our thoughts and our feelings and constantly tilling that soil and making it to where it's going in the right direction and not in this fragmented direction, right? We want to feel whole. And the only way that we can do that is by coming to peace within ourselves. Continuing to have that hope as you move forward, and the angels are absolutely supporting you. You can't maybe see it as well in this card, but there is an angel in the middle, and there is a bunch of angels all around here. You are being supported as you go through this process because your heart has gone through a lot of healing. And, you know, it's taken a beating from the outside, from people that you have dealt with and things of that nature, right? And maybe made you feel like you don't have as much hope in having that union with someone once again. But it is absolutely possible. You just have to know that and not turn your power upside down, guys. You are the power. It's hard for us to feel that way in the moment when things are not going the way that we want them to go. But that means we have to change our energy once again so that we can support Spirit in coming through and balancing all of this out for us. Or we're going to continue to see these challenges, right? And prosperity, material and spiritual prosperity. It's going to continue to elude us if we don't take that opportunity to just calm down and try to understand things for what's truly going on. You know what I mean? Don't be so hard on yourself. These things are tough to go through, and you are doing the best that you can. Prayer says, Dear guardian angel, and you can say this as well to your guardian angels because we did have angel Bath call. So maybe this is a message that you can send to Bath call and holding your Aquamarine. To you I pray, when I am fearful, help me to remember that only love is real. When I am confused, help me to regain clarity. And when I feel lonely, help me to feel your loving presence, you know, so we can feel that arm and that hug around us. Even when no but physical person is there, we can know that Spirit always has us, all right? Where I perceive chaos, help me to see order. Thank you. So yes, bring order out of chaos. Don't continue to go into these tower moments. Don't continue to allow these situations. Judgment was next. It says, let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for too long. So maybe it's thinking of a different way, a new way of going about things instead of the old circles, the old cycles, the old people perhaps. There is no right or wrong way, just be you. No judging, right? And then Miracle says, dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away, for I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love, right? Turn that upright. Trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. All right? So if you can leave this in the past, if you can leave this energy that left you feeling less than in the past, and you can start moving little by little towards feeling better each day and being resolute when you wake up, this is going to be a good day. I am brave, I am strong, and I can accomplish anything. And it is a daily routine and ritual for sure. But as you start to move into that energy, then your hope is not lost, it's actually amplified, and miracles start to occur in your life. Beautiful messages today, guys. I hope you enjoyed them, and thanks so much for all who joined. Mwah. Blessings to you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.